Morning, K&Ro here. Beautiful July day and spontaneous hike this morning. That's what retired's all about.
Yeah, so we have a fun little trip planned here today. We're in Norvin Green State Forest in Passaic County, New Jersey. Last time we were here, we showed you how to find the roomy mine. Remember that?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Who could forget the
It's
roomy mine?
It's an abandoned mine that you can actually crawl into and explore on the other side of the forest. Look for a link to that video at the end of this one. But today we're going to be taking on the Torne Mountain Osio rock loop. And now we made the decision to do this hike over margaritas last night.
Yeah.
So, how are you feeling? I'm a little tired.
Are you?
But, yeah, I woke up at 4 and I couldn't get back to sleep.
Compared to what we've been doing on the AT.
Yeah, well, I don't know if we're fully recovered from our last Connecticut AT hike.
I took 2 jazzercise classes in the meantime, so.
So she's ready, I guess. I don't know if I am. Anyway, this is going to be a fun hike. There's some challenging terrain. We'll get to do a little bit of rock scrambling. There's supposed to be some fantastic views, and it's a bright and clear, bright, sunny day, so we might even be able to see some of the New York skyline.
Right, and that was part of our decision making. It was just too nice
to
it's a
very nice
not
day.
Get out and hit the trail.
Low humidity and not too hot. And you know what the highlight of this trail is?
Oh, the furniture?
The stone living room, yes. We're going to be looking for a stone living room that is on Torne Mountain, and it is rumored to have once been owned by Fred and Wilma Flintstone.
Oh, so prehistoric.
Yes, it's prehistoric. So we're at the Otter Hole parking lot on Glenwyle Road, and you can see it's a pretty spacious parking lot, but this does get filled up really quickly on nice weekends. It's a Friday morning, so it's not too bad right now. There is another parking lot just a short distance up the road there if this one is full, and there's another trailhead up there to access this loop that we're going to be doing. This loop it's a figure-8 loop. It's made up of 2 trails, the blue blazed Hewitt Butler Trail and the red blazed Torne Trail. So the first thing we're going to do is grab the blue blazed trail, and that is right across the road over there. Ro, why don't you start us off?
Oh, all right.
Norvin Green State Forest lies within Passaic County in a northeast section of New Jersey. At under 3 miles, the Torne Mountain and Osio Rock figure-8 loop hike might be short, but it packs a big punch. From the Otter Hole parking along Glenwyle Avenue, we'll cross the road and head up the blue-blazed Hewitt Butler Trail. Next, we'll turn left onto the red-blazed Torne Trail and head down into the notch between Torne and Osio. At this point, we'll continue along the red trail and take it to the end. Turning left onto the blue Hewitt Butler Trail, we'll head up the backside of Osio Rock, where there will be an amazing view of the New York City skyline from an overlook. Continuing along the blue trail over the Osio summit will take us back down into the notch where we were earlier, but this time we'll stay on the blue trail and start up Torne Mountain. When we get to the summit, we'll have to search for the stone living room, which will be on the right side of the trail from this direction. After that, it'll be time to finish up, taking the blue trail all the way back to where we started. Now the Hewitt Butler Trail starts off with a pretty steep and rocky climb right from the shoulder of the road. And this figure-8, you can kind of do it in any direction that you want, since it is a figure-8. I've decided to take one particular direction that should give us a nice vertical scramble at one point on the other side of Osio Rock. And look down in the video description for a link to this trail on AllTrails. So very quickly we come up on where the Red Blaze Torne Trail crosses the Blue Blaze Hewitt Butler. At this point, if you go right, you can actually kind of still see the road down there. The Torne Trail goes down to the road there. That's a little closer to the other parking lot I mentioned, so you could, if you had to park there, you can come up that way. We're going to make a left onto the Torne Trail here. This is going to take us down into the notch between Torne Mountain and Osio Rock. Alright, we're just arriving at the center point of the figure 8, which is actually the low point between Osio Rock, which is to our left, and Torne Mountain, which is to our right at this point. And you can see the Blue Blazed Hewitt Butler Trail crosses here. So we're at that intersection of Torne Trail and Hewitt Butler. We're going to stay straight on the Torne Trail. So keep following Red, Ro.
Okay.
And what we're doing is we're going to loop around the backside of Osio Rock and come up and over that and back down to this point before we head up to Torne. I like crawling on rocks.
Me too. We just reached the end of the Red Torne Trail, as you can see here. Yep, so we're going to be making a left back onto that Blue Hewitt Butler Trail, so we can loop back on Osio Rock. We're starting to gain some altitude now as we come up the backside of Osio Rock. I think the fun's going to start beginning soon, Ro. Yeah, have to do some scrambling up to the top of Osio. There's a body of water out there, but I'm not sure what it is.
That wasn't so bad.
No, and how about this view? Oh, there's New York.
Oh, awesome.
Wow. So here is the view, the top of Osio Rock. Osio? And we can see the New York City skyline in the distance there. I'm not sure how much is going to be picked up on video of that, but trust us, it's there if you don't see it. And now I can see more of that body of water here. I'm starting to think that's the Wanakee Reservoir. This is like almost a 360-degree view here. Beautiful. How about that, huh?
Awesome.
Take a look at this thing. It's just on the off the trail, but I had to stop and take a look at it. It looks really cool. You can actually see down in between these boulders. There's another little passage through there too. So I'm going to try and crawl through there from the other side of this rock formation. I think I'm best suited taking my pack off. It looks a little tight. Alright, hold on. I'm going to be popping up from over there. Bit of a crawl. Woo, hey.
Hello.
I might be able to get out of here.
Yeah, I think so.
I have a tendency to bash my head on stuff, so I'm kind of trying to be careful. Woo! That's fun. How old am I?
You're as young as you feel. Good job.
Woo. So we are now back in the middle of the figure eight. We just came down the front side of Osio Rock. Osio, I don't know how to say that. And we've intersected with the red Torne Trail again. So originally we came that way and we went that way, looped around. Now we're back in the middle. We're to continue straight over, staying on the blue Hewitt Butler Trail and then head up Torne Mountain. All right, we have to make a decision. Now, if we were having those margaritas again, I know which one we would choose. Steep and rocky, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I still want to choose that way.
I'll go steep.
Steep and rocky, straight ahead. It does look steep. Let's do it.
All right.
Look for some finger holes. You need to have a finger hold so you don't slip back.
Ooh, there's some nice rocks up here for fossil. Ouch.
Yeah. Keep going, you're almost there.
No, I'm not.
No? Darn.
It looks like I should be almost there.
Alright, well let me catch up to you then. So just to give you a little idea how these markings are working here. So blue is the Hewitt Butler. The blue with the black dot, which is what we were just on, it's ending here. That's that alternate route, the steep and whatever it said, steep and rocky route. So when you're on that little short section that we did, it's blazed as blue and black. But now we've reached the end of that steep portion. So we're continuing on the blue Hewitt Butler. So I think we're at the top of Torne Mountain here. And we gotta start looking for the stone living room. I think it's in the woods over this way. Let's go see what we can find. I think we have found the stone living room. Let's see what we got here. Yes, it is. Oh, how nice. Look at this. Got a little fire pit in the center. And little chairs all around. Take a little stroll through here. Can't you just picture Fred and Barney, Wilma and Betty?
Yep.
Sitting around the fire.
Having a brontosaurus steak.
How cool is that? Here's a look at the view while you're lounging in the stone living room. Well, we just had a little bit of a bushwhack trying to find our way back to the trail, but we made it back up to the Torne summit. Now we're going to just continue on the Hewitt Butler Trail and back to the parking lot. Did you have fun today?
That was a nice day. Beautiful, yeah.
Yes, this is our kind of trail.
Yeah. Little scrambling.
Yes, a little challenging, short,
but
great views.
And doable for a nice morning.
Yes. So if you like rock hopping and boulder scrambling like we do, and you like some great views, this trail is for you. There are a lot more great trails here in Norvin Green State Forest. And so we'll be back in the future to check out some of those trails. And please subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified when we have those videos up. All right, have a great day. Peace.